Welcome back, Portermasters. SCL Matt here with the first auction live stream in a few weeks. I know it's been a little while. I was on vacation. I had a good time. It was very enjoyable, very nice weather. And now it's time to come back and get some work done. Do some Skylanders stuff. Earthen Avenger, glad to see you here. But yeah, today is the day we talk about auctions. It's Friday. We have 9 auctions, I believe. It's a weird number because I just put up a couple lots of cards and stickers. So cards and stickers for the first 4 games, and then we just got stickers for the 5th game and nothing for game 6. So best as I could to give you as close as I had to 100% of those sets there. Some of them I think might be 100%, but others are close. But you can watch the video, see what you get. Pi Magna, welcome. Glad to see you here. Just do a quick look-see at where the auctions are at right now. So we have the SSA card lot currently going for $7. The bonus is everything here has a bid on it already, which was interesting considering sometimes when I put figures out there, they don't always get bids, but now the cards and stickers all have bids already. Anyway, the SSA sticker lot currently going for $350. The Giants card lot for $650. Giants stickers for $350. This is where it starts to get real exciting. The Swap Force card lot going for $1550. Swap Force stickers currently at $550. Trap Team cards already up to $25. Trap Team stickers currently at $550, and the Supercharger stickers, this one was probably the most anemic lot of all of them, but that's currently at $350. So still got an hour to go on those things, but we'll keep an eye on them and see what happens. In the meantime, though, I have a number of things to show off, and we're going to get into that. But Blabba, Makilla, Renee, Courtney, Ardioka, Skylander Gamer TV, welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to see y'all here. Yes, NFL schedule release this week. Cowboys versus Packers, week 10. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Mike McCarthy's going to have a not so happy homecoming, I think. Coming back to Mike McCarthy way. But Cody, welcome. Glad to see you here. But as I said, if you've been following me on Twitter in particular, on my return trip from Florida, since I drive everywhere, well, most of the time, I do fly occasionally, but most of the time I drive. And on my way down to Florida, I actually got a message from a friend, Eric, and he told me he's ready to sell his Skylanders collection. So over the course of the week, we got some pictures, got figured out what he actually had in his collection. It's a very complete collection. And on my way home, made a little pit stop in Tennessee and picked up Eric's collection. So you'll see that in the shop update video this week. A very complete collection. We should have, with the exception of chase variants, we should have every figure available in the shop this Saturday. So, and the ones that I'm going to pull out for auctions, because we did get everything. So we got, the big 3. We got Chompy Mage, Wildstorm, Robo. We got a green Thrillipede. We got a Royal Double Trouble. We got another Golden Hot Streak. We got all that type of stuff will be held off for auctions, future auctions. But all these other standard figures, all the other in-game variants, those will be in the shop this Saturday. So you can look for that. Oila Tom, welcome. Portal Tube TV. Florida's your home state. It's a nice warm state. Cody didn't realize I went to Florida. Yeah, that's because I don't usually tell people where I'm going ahead of time. I'll let you know where I've been afterwards. But um, I I spent the majority of this trip down in Orlando. I visit Disney. Um, so yeah, that's where I was this time. I have friends all over the state. I have friends in Jacksonville. I have friends in Fort Walton. It's I I go to different parts at different times, but yeah, this time I basically spent all my time in Orlando. Yeah, Royal Double Trouble's coming up. But yeah, Renee, if you're looking for a Pit Boss crankcase, yes, they will be in the shop this weekend. Um, there you go. Chompy Mage is the last one you need for your collection. Well, that'll be an auction item. Martin Land Supercharger set goes to the shop. That's not an auction item. Monkey Real going for the SSA stat cards. Good luck. Good luck. Artioka, how long do you have to pay for the marble? I told you I already gave you the extension. It's typically I tell people 3 days after the auction, so you already have your extension. So, I mean, I'll be as generous as I can and say 3 days after this auction. So what does that put it at? Today's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Monday. You have until Monday. Otherwise, we got to move on to the next bidder. All right. Jake, glad to hear it. Glad you're having a good experience with the shop. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Is there a dark bunny trap? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely there is. They all the at least one of every trap will be in the shop with the exception of the yawn traps. You did not have the yawn traps, but all of the other traps will be in stock in the shop on Saturday. Are they all open or new in box? Everything was open. Everything's open. With I got like 1 or 2 things in box, but otherwise everything else has been open. Yeah. Pie Magnet, yeah, I still have not made it down to Legoland. I met up with a buddy of mine who took me down to check out SeaWorld because I'd never been there, and that's a interesting park. It's very different from other theme parks, very different from, Disney and Universal and stuff like that. Yeah. So Legoland, I'll probably get down there eventually, but we'll see. Mike, no, I do not currently have any more marbles, unfortunately. But as you're talking about with Artioka here, still hasn't been paid for, so we'll see. I know that there was some interest in that marble, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Just got Bowser and the clown, the clown cruiser. Yeah, awesome, awesome. Glad to hear it. Jillian is doing her job, getting those shipped out, even when I'm out of town. The yawn traps, why are they so much more expensive? Cody, this is simply because they were not released in the US. They were only released in Australia. And so the rest of the world is clamoring to get them, but they were only released in Australia. So it feels like there's fewer of them, and since they're literally halfway around the world, um, there's only so much we can do to get them. But once the Australians figured out how rare they were, prices went up. Prices went up. All right. Will I be able to get the green Chompy Mage? Yeah, I mean, I have now, after this last acquisition. Well, no, I guess we just sold one. So I have one more. Or no, I have two of them yet. I think. I think I still have two green Chompy Mage. But those are auction items because of the high demand. So watch for those in upcoming auctions. We'll see how that goes. All right. YouTube gifted memberships. I have not heard about that yet. Yeah, SeaWorld is definitely great for younger kids too. I mean, they even have it like a Sesame Street land. I mean, they definitely cater towards a younger crowd, and the shows that they put on are definitely geared towards younger kids, but it is what it is. Biggie John, yeah, I was gone for a few weeks. I I've been gone for like, well, I guess it was only like 10 days. It felt like about 2 weeks, but maybe I only missed one Friday. So here we are. Here we are. This is why you have notifications turned on. All right. Greg, good to have you here. Wolf Shadow's back. Welcome. Game motion. So I only ship directly to the US, but there is a way. There is a way around it. Um, if you go to the front of my page, I don't have the link handy right now. But there's my "Do you ship outside the US" video right there on the front page of my channel, and it's a quick little 2-minute highlight video of the process all of my international customers use. Well, I shouldn't say all, most of my international customers use. Um, so you can figure it out. But international shipping is very expensive, so a lot of times it doesn't make sense for you to buy from me, honestly. But if you're willing to pay the extra shipping cost, then you can use a freight forwarding service like Stackery that I talk about in that video. So, how rare is Royal Double Trouble? I mean, it was a GameStop exclusive here in the US from a not mainstream starter pack. So it came from the Skylanders Battleground starter pack only at GameStop. So it's not necessarily rare, but it's getting harder to find and it's getting to be more in demand. So the price has been shooting up on that one in recent months. All right. The other thing I want to take some time to show off is the lot that I bought from Eric. As I was saying, like we're gonna have every figure in stock, every standard figure, every in-game variant in stock in the shop this week because of this collection that I just bought on my way on my way back from vacation. Um, but Eric was a pretty good collector and actually managed to find a number of chase variants or managed to purchase a number of chase variants throughout his collecting days. So all of those are now in my possession, along with a few other little things. So we got another UFO hat that came up. We got some more of the stylus for the 3DS. I got some of these out of box and some of them in box. I know those have been fairly popular at auction before. See how many of you remember this thing. This is something I've never had in person before. I never bought this when it was out initially. But yeah, if you haven't seen this before, this is one of two Skylanders RC cars that they made. So they made a Fiesta in the Crypt Crusher. And what was the second one? What was the second one? I don't recall now. But yeah, just a simple little RC car from the Superchargers era. Let's see, it would have been a land vehicle, right? What was it? Just Spitfire in Hot Streak? Mike Knight seems to think so. Yeah, I guess that would have made sense. Yeah, I thought about Trigger Happy, but I don't think it was. I think Spitfire probably would have made more sense. Earthen Avenger, yes, I did get a Volcanic Vault as well. I did get that. Yeah, it feels like forever since you've seen those. Yep. Yeah, I think the other one was Hot Streak. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. I can look that up later. I don't have the other one, so I only have this Fiesta one. But that'll be an auction item eventually too. But what I really want to show off is all the other chase variants that I got in this lot. A number of them, I think we determined maybe like half of them I'm probably going to end up keeping for now. But the other half, either because I have them already or just whatever, will be up for auction at some point. So we got a golden Flameslinger from Giants era. Eric was an out-of-box collector, so all of these chase variants, as much as it feels wrong, they're all out of box. So we got red Dunebug. Should probably put on gloves for this, actually. We got another Halloween Fright Rider. There's another Flocked Stump Smash. And you can see some of these out-of-box ones have actually been handled a lot. Well, maybe you can't see on the camera here, but like the flocking is actually starting to wear away. And it's just, they've been touched a lot, unfortunately. So some of them aren't necessarily in the best condition, but we'll do what we can to keep them in this current condition. Out of box as they should be. Come on, Mike Nine. Greg, what's so funny about gloves? I actually have I've used gloves before. Here, I still got a pair sitting here. We can use gloves for the rest of these. We got a clear shortcut. And if people remember here, I have my clear shortcut in box back there. So this will be going off for auction at some point. We got a metallic purple lightning rod. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, we got actually here. We can get all see if we can get all three of these right away. We got the hot dogs. So there's your red hot dog. And the green hot dog. Looking for that crystal stealth elf. Yeah, I skadooshed. I already got you one crystal stealth elf. Can I really get another one? No, I did not just break something. I promise you. But speaking of broken, this purple hot dog has been repaired. Eric was good enough to tell me about it. It actually broke down at this ankle here, and he fixed it back in the day. So the repair job is pretty good. If you know know that it's been broken, you can see where it's been repaired. But yeah, I mean, so that'll be noted on the auction that it's was damaged at one point. Yeah, not break the tail. Don't worry about that. Don't worry. Let's see. Man. We got a Snowbrite Stormblade. Like, I kind of like that I get to see this one out of box finally. Because I would never buy one out of box normally for my own collection. Because I love the box that it comes in. But yeah, Snowbrite Stormblade. To fight for Skylands, no, these are not VIP only. So these will be going through the public auctions at some point. So got that going on. Ooh, SCL Jillian in the house. Everybody say hi to Jillian. But yeah, Snowbright Stormblade looks so good. So good. All right. Along that same path, we got another employee exclusive. Here's Snoder Dash. I mean, you never get to see the backside of this thing, right? So good. And like the glitter that's on here is actually very coarse. It surprised me, honestly. Like, I didn't think it'd be that I don't know, bumpy, for lack of a better word. But yeah, it's very rough. It's not smooth like most Skylanders figures are. But yeah, there's Snoder Dash. Once again, I have a Snoder Dash up on the shelf in box, so this is gonna go to auction at some point. We have the bronze Bone Bash Roller Brawl. And of course, if you have Roller Brawl, you need the bronze Tomb Buggy as well. So, nice bronze set there together. Fight for Skylands. This won't be like all on one date or anything like that. This is gonna be spread out over the next few months. Um, so yeah, I mean, like I said, some of these I'm keeping for my own collection for the time being. Some of them I will be auctioning off, but in most cases, probably not more than one of these rare chase variants per week. Like they'll be the spotlight item of the week. It's not going to be I'm not going to say, hey, it's a rare chase variant auction. We're going to auction off 15 rare chase variants. Like, no, no. So don't worry about like missing all of them in 1 week or something like that. Skadoosh, I'll recap these in a minute, but let me get through them all first. Well, here, let's complete the employee edition segment with December. Another beautiful one there. Like that they painted her base white for the snow there. We got a patina high volt going on there. Wolf Shadow, no, I have not unboxed every Skylander. And I mean, I didn't unbox these because these I just bought. But Chris, is there a wallop in auction? No, not this week. This week it's all cards and stickers. You can go check them out at sclauctions.com. And I know this isn't his vehicle, but it's still pretty cool. There's your patina burn cycle. The one that so many people would not believe me for months or even years that this existed. Like it was released late and just no one wanted to believe me that it existed. But there it is. And maybe my favorite one of the bunch, just because my favorite color is green. But I'm finally going to get to add one of the green guys to my collection. So I got green Scorp here. Now I just need a green Riptide and green Chop Chop. And I think this might be the last one here. We got another flocked springtime trigger happy. Flocked springtime trigger happy. So this is one of the few that we actually have production numbers for. There's only 1,500 of these that they released. And now this is the third one that's passed through my hands. I mean, I have one in my collection now. We've sold one at auction, and now this is number 3. So, like I said, it was a big collection. To quickly recap that for anybody that might have come in late there, we got a Flock Stump Smash, Red Dune Bug, Golden Flameslinger. That one's obviously a lot more common. It just happened to be in the same box. Halloween Fright Rider, Snow Brite Stormblade, Clear Shortcut, Metallic Purple Lightning Rod. We got the 3 Frito-Lay Firebone hot dogs, both all green, red, and purple. We got Patina Burn Cycle, Patina High Volt, Green Scorp, December, Bronze Roller Brawl, and Bronze Tomb Buggy, Snoder Dash, and the flocked Springtime Trigger Happy. So we got all that going on there. It's a lot. It's a lot. But one last item. This box here. Now, the box itself is a little beat up, but don't worry. That's just the box. That's how it was when I got it. But this is one thing I've definitely never had before. But this is a 3D printed Imaginator. So I have mine for my collection, obviously. But that is... I'm not going to block all the glare off of everything here. This dome, unfortunately, makes it really hard to take pictures of. It makes it really hard to take video of. But we have a 3D printed Imaginator. And this thing is going to be going up for auction at some point. And I have a feeling it could be the most expensive item we've ever sold. Possibly. We'll see who's interested. But yeah. I never thought I would acquire one of these to sell, but here it is. Here it is. Yeah, Biggie John, exactly, priceless. Like, this thing is one of one. Like, no one else. I mean, someone could have printed 2 of these if they put all the same parts together and got it printed as well. Like, they could have made a duplicate. I don't think people did. Ardioka, how did I get my hands on it? It's from the same collection where everything that I just showed off came from the collection I bought this past week down in Tennessee, from Eric's collection. So, does the 3D Imaginator thing still work? I mean, you can't get them 3D printed anymore. You can't get this done to them anymore. That program has been shut down. Does it work in game? I mean, it should, Tom. To be fair, I have not tested this one yet. But to my knowledge, it still works in game. I have no reason to believe that it doesn't. Everything else from this collection has been tested. And that, yeah. So, yeah, these figures, basically function like creation crystals, except instead of the creation crystal, you get this fun 3D print. So, who is Eric? Eric is just the guy that I bought all this stuff from. Just a fellow player, collector, was ready to sell his collection. So, Skadoosh, none of this currently is going to be a VIP unless I change my mind. I'm planning most of this will go through the public auctions. If anything, like, this might be VIP, but I don't. No, that doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right to me. So, yeah. Why would people sell their 3D print? I mean, just because he was selling his entire collection. So, I mean, it wouldn't really make sense to sell off all your figures and all your games and just keep the 3D printed figure that you can't use anymore then. Yeah. Yeah. Skadoosh, this is your bronze roller Brawl. Yeah. You've seen pictures before. So yeah, we got bronze roller Brawl and the bronze tomb buggy to go along with it. But VIP is $10 a month. you get a 20% discount in the shop and access to the VIP auctions. You can go check it out at supportscl.com. Oh, you just wanted to see if the figure was damaged? No, no. The bronze roller brawl is in good shape. There's a couple other ones that are a little, like I said, the Flock Stump Smash is a little bit in rough shape. The red Dune Bug has a little bit of wear on it. And the purple hot dog was broken at one point, has been repaired, not by me, by the previous owner. But yeah. All right. Skadooshed. It better not be clear stealth elf. I bet you it's a stealth elf figure of some sort, right? Just because you have so many. Are there any rare cores? I mean, yes. I mean, are you asking like in the collection that I bought, or I mean, there are rare core figures, yes. I mean, hard to find, I should say. They're not on the same level of rarity as like chase variants. But I mean, we talk about like the big three in Imaginators. You got Chompy Mage, Robo, and Wildstorm. They're definitely hard to find. You get Green Thrillipede, hard to find. Spotlight, Blackout. Even things like Rocky Roll and Echo are definitely hard to find. So, yeah, there's plenty of them out there. But yeah, in the collection, this collection that I bought had everything. Every standard figure and every in-game variant is in this collection, plus all of this other stuff that I just showed you. So, the things that will go to auction, you know, like the big three always go to auction. Thrillipede will go to auction. Royal Double Trouble will go to auction. Golden Hot Streak will go to auction. But like all the other stuff that doesn't go to auction like that will be in the shop on Saturday. So if you're unsure of what all that, but seriously, like it's one of everything. But that's the problem. There's basically going to be just one of everything in the shop this weekend, and first come first serve. Whoever gets there first is going to get it. But you bought a used figure for a decent price. Okay. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But at least you didn't pay like full price for it, right? Ooh, obsession. Completing collections. We like this. We like this. Gotten your last items needed for Trap Team and Superchargers. Okay, so obsession. Now I have to ask, what were those last items? What were the last items needed to complete those collections? I always find that fascinating to figure out what's the last thing you need to buy. What's the last figure out there just waiting for you. Quest guy going for a flip wreck. Yep. We got one of those for sure. Biggie John, yes. The all the chases except the ones that I'm keeping for my collection will go to auction at some point. Yes. But yeah, I like none of the chase variants will go to the shop like that. None of these rare chase variants. Like the this guy will be in the shop at some point. Golden Flameslinger. Like he's not that rare. People lump him in with the rare chase variants a lot, but he's not that rare. So That'll go to the shop. But basically everything else that I just showed off from that box, yeah, that's gonna be auction stuff. That's auction for sure. All right. Um, well, we are now at 7:40. We are 20 minutes away from the end of all of tonight's auctions. And tonight's auctions all end at 8 o'clock. I didn't stagger them this week. I wasn't 100% if I would be back for this uh, live stream or not. So just ended them all at 8 o'clock. Skadooshed, I don't know what you're talking about. Patine High Volt is definitely rare. I don't know if you're trying to convince me just to throw them in the shop or something, but yeah, Patina High Volt is rare. All right. But checking in on these auctions, seeing what kind of movement we have here. The SSA card lot currently up to $10. Got a few more interested parties there. This SSA stickers up to $4. The Giants cards up to $8. Giants stickers at $4. Swap Force cards at $15.50. Swap Force stickers at $5.50. Trap Team cards at $25.50. Trap Team stickers at $5.50, and Supercharger stickers currently at $4. So everything went up a little bit, it looks like there. And we got now 18 minutes left on those. All right. Yeah, a lot of people getting close to completing collections. I love that. I love that. Renee only needs Polar Whirlwind and Royal Double Trouble for Giants. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, Polar Whirlwind should be decent. Polar Whirlwind will be in the shop this weekend. That's the thought. Royal Double Trouble will be an auction item eventually. If you want to wait around for that. Oh yeah, Obsession. I forgot you were getting that Yawn Trap. So congratulations on that. Supercharges is Patina or Rupture. Interesting. Interesting. I actually saw a bunch of Patina and Rupture back in the day. Like when they first were found, like it felt like they were everywhere. It felt like they were going to be super common. But then, of course, as soon as collectors got their hands on them, they just you never find them again. They were super rare after that. Cambo, yes, the Chompy Mage will be an auction item. Yes. Yeah, he's one of the big three. Chompy Mage, Wildstorm, and Robo are all auction items. Fight for Skylands. That's what I'm doing. Trying to help you complete your collections. Doing the best I can. But it's big collections like this that definitely help out at least a few people. So we'll do what we can. Skadooshed, yes. If you can get a Patina figure for $15, I'd snatch that up. I would say someone doesn't know what they have. And if you're not going to buy it, let me know where it is. All right. Monkey, you don't have to get chase figures at all. As I always tell people, like, you determine what your collection is. If you just want to collect standard figures, just collect standard figures. If you just want to collect figures from Spyro's Adventure, that can be your collection. Let that be your collection. If you want to collect in-game variants, that can be your collection. If you want to skip in-game variants and collect chase variants, that could be your collection. Like, you determine what your collection is. Like, yes, I provide lists of every figure that's ever been produced on the website. That doesn't mean that has to be your collection. You get to decide that. All right. Pie magnet. No, I didn't show it off anything after the 3D print. That was the big piece for the night. You got to see it. Ooh, Obsession got a green Scorp as well. Cool, cool. Only need legendary Hurricane Jetpack. Well, be in the shop this weekend. If that's something you want to pick up. Uh, yeah, I play the games from time to time, not as often as I'd like necessarily, but I'm thinking we're coming up on celebrating 1 year of the shop. Actually, like this week, or no, is that like Sunday or Monday will be the 1 year anniversary of the SCL shop. I think it's Monday. Um, and so I'm thinking I might have to do another like Super Saturday or something and stream for 8 hours and play Skylanders because I haven't gotten to play in a while. And then there'll be giveaways and stuff that go along with that, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I do play from time to time yet. All right. Do I know anything about Double Trouble 1.5? Yeah. Double Trouble 1.5 came from the Skylanders Battlegrounds starter pack. It's the figure has the pose of the Series 1 Double Trouble, but the base and the chip from Series 2. That's why we call it Double Trouble 1.5 because it's a mixture of the two. Royal Double Trouble is actually a variant of Double Trouble 1.5. I think I have a Double Trouble 1.5 in the shop right now. Is that available in the shop? I think it is. If it's not, it should be. I'm pretty sure I still have one. But yeah, it just came from the Battleground starter pack as a weird. It feels like an unintentional variant because they just label it as Double Trouble. I don't know who approved that, but it's weird. Is there a clear stealth elf? Clear stealth elf was made. Yes, I do not currently have one. I sold one a few months back to Skadooshed. That was his profile picture there. Um, but yeah, clear stealth elf does exist. Really, green riptide is the most expensive. Interesting. I would not have guessed that. I personally, I want the green chop chop. Now, I just got my green Scorp, so I'll be satisfied with that for a while. But I always kind of wanted um green chop chop. I think that looks the best of the three. Royal Double Trouble, yeah, Royal Double Trouble, like I said, is a variant of 1.5, but it's not 1.5. Like there's a orange one that's in the same pose and has the same base and stuff. Yeah, I have another video explaining this called Royal or Double Trouble Trouble because it gets confusing. That there's actually um 4. Is it just 4 then? Yeah, 4 Double Trouble figures. Series 1, Series 2, Royal, and 1.5. So yeah. Uh, Greg, no, there was not a clear stealth elf in this collection. Not tonight. What is my favorite chase variant? That's a tough question. Um, I mean, I think I've said like Snowbright Stormblade is definitely up there. Some of those employee variants from the later games, they did a really nice job with, and it's like it feels like they spent too much time on them not to release them to the public, but yeah, something like that. All right. Yeah, the employee variants, they're really good. All right. We got 10 minutes. 10 minutes left in these auctions. See if we got any more movement here. Or if we're nearing our final prices, maybe. So SSA cards at 10.50. SSA stickers at 6.50. Giants cards up to $12. Giant stickers at 5. Swap Force cards at 15.50. Swap Force stickers at 5.50. Trap Team cards at 25.50. Trap Team stickers at $6 and Superchargers stickers at 5.50. So a little bit of movement there. Slowly creeping up towards the end. Myconoid, Obsession was here. I'm not sure if he still is, but has been for most of the night at least. So maybe. Yes. Yes, he is. There you go. Guys, chat away in the chat there. Ooh, that's a good call. Favorite chase is Clear Starcast. That's a good one. I was tempted to go with like Clear Shortcut because he's one of my favorite figures overall too. Um, like as much as I love camo, the red camo doesn't do a lot for me, honestly. Like, yeah, I want it for my collection, absolutely, but the figure itself is, yeah. Yeah, Jindigo. So as much as I don't necessarily like out of box stuff for uh my collection, welcome to the stream, by the way. Um, the out of box figures are going to do wonders, not only for like future videos, but for the website as a whole to have clear shots of those because my wife is a photographer and you better believe that she's taking pictures of every single one of these out of box rare chase variants that I have here. And it's yeah, that's an added bonus of being able to get my hands on these out of box. So like I would never take them out of like if I get them in box, I'm not taking them out of the box just to get the pictures. But if I get some that are out of the box, we're gonna make sure to take pictures of them. So yes, yeah, it's nice to see them in person, up close, especially like the back sides of some figures, like Snow Bright Stormblade, which looks so good from the front, but you don't. I've never seen the back side of her. I don't think I've never tried, but um, Obsession has clear Starcast on the way. Nice. Hopefully the stars survive, unlike mine. Red camo should have been green. That'd be a figure I chase after, for sure. Myconoid, I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would. Uh, you know, if you ever get your hands on one and you plan on doing that, you better make a video about it. It's content right there. No, Martin. Unfortunately, Eric does not have any more to get rid of. I bought his entire collection for sure. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about this too. He had a super clear water trap. Like there's not an ounce of blue in this thing. So I'm debating whether or not I want to keep this one since it's so clear, or if this goes up for auction. But yeah, this has got to be like the clearest trap I've ever seen. But yeah, there's like zero color in this thing. I figured you'd be on top of that, Mike, but I always have that running through the back of my head. Like, yeah, that'd make a good video. Excellent, Skylands. That does not sound excellent. Is that a package from me? Got shipped to the wrong address? Because then I'm thinking you must have entered your address wrong because my shipping process is all automated. So like we never physically type addresses. It just takes the address that you entered into the system and transfers it over to the shipping label. So, if you entered the wrong address, hopefully we can get that corrected. But yeah, sorry about that. We'll get it sorted out though. All right. Well, we are about 4 minutes away from the end of all of these auctions, unless some of them hit overtime, which I could see that happening tonight because people are still bidding on these things. SSA card lot now up to $12.50. SSA stickers up to $8. Giants cards up to $13.50. Giant stickers up to $8.50. Swap Force cards up to $21. Second one over 20 there. Swap Force stickers at $6. Trap Team cards up to $26.50. Trap Team stickers at $10. And Supercharger stickers at $6.50. So yeah, we're getting up there. We're getting up there. Getting towards the end here. So I will remind everybody, especially if you are new here, the auctions are soft close auctions, which means if you place a bid within the last minute, if anyone places a bid within the last minute of the auction, another minute will be added to the timer. So there's no sniping or anything like that. So yeah, that's what when I talk about overtime, that's what I'm talking about. If we get any last minute, last second bids, it just extends the timer. So we'll see how they go tonight. Can see a few of these going into overtime, but you never know. You never know. All right. Obsession, that's rough. Yeah. Orange Chain Reaction. That's one of my biggest regrets. I had Orange Chain Reaction back in the day and sold it off. I don't know why. I don't know why. Really regretting it now because yeah, it's getting hard to find and prices are going up and up. And I definitely sold it for less than 300. That might be the worst part. Oh man. All right, 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go on the auctions. They're climbing up again. SSA cards at $14.50. Oh, Trap Team stickers at $15.50. Those jumped up a lot, actually. But yeah, might just wait now until 8 o'clock and give it a good refresh and see what's going on. It's my favorite Skylander from Spyro's Adventure. Camo. Camo's my favorite overall, so he's definitely my favorite from Spyro's Adventure. But yeah, Camo's number one there. We're at 8 o'clock yet. We're getting close. We're getting close. Tune back in for the end. Here we go. 8 o'clock. Let's see what we got here. All but 2 ended. So SSA cards still going up to 16. Stickers ended at $8. Giants cards ended at $13.50. Giants stickers at $8.50. Swap Force cards at $21. Swap Force stickers at $6. Trap Team cards at $26.50. Trap Team stickers still going at $18.50. And Supercharger stickers ended at $6.50. So we got the, what did I say? SSA cards and Trap Team stickers still going. They have made it into overtime here. So we'll see if that ends there or we'll see what happens. What's worse, you get a broken Crystal Clear Starcast or your seller says he doesn't have it? Probably the seller saying he doesn't have it. I would say is worse. Because then you never even get the figure. You can't use it in game. You can't scan it into your game. You can't try to repair it. You can't hold on to it until you get a better one. Yeah, it's rough. Do a camo lock. That's true. Oh, use all my custom versions. I could. That would give me something. It'd still be tough, but maybe someday. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. These auctions end yet? All right. SSA cards ended at 16. And Trap Team stickers end at $21.50. So those Trap Team cards and stickers, both over $20. That surprised me a little bit. Obsession, Gold Chop single pack, or was it in the triple pack? You have the triple pack. Almost all of those came in single pack for sure. The question was, did they come in triple pack as well? So I can double check, but I think I think all of them came in the single pack at least. Quick on the fly research here. Where are we at? Chop. So Chop. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Chop could come in the single for the gold. For sure. Yeah. But actually no, he did not come in the triple. He only came in the single. Yeah, Gold Chop was only in the single because he was in the triple pack with Eruptor, and the Eruptor could be silver, and the silver Eruptor was found in the triple pack, and they never put two Chase in the same triple pack like that. So you could get silver Eruptor in the triple, but not Gold Chop. Gold Chop was only in the single. Yes, I do have the clear hot dogs back there. Got all three of them there. Artioka, how much did Crystal Clear Starcast cost? I don't have an individual price. It came as when I bought someone's collection. It was part of the collection that I bought, so I don't have a singular price. All right. Well, with the auctions being over, I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Thanks for being part of this community. Even when I leave and go on vacation for a couple weeks, you're here to welcome me back. So it's been a pleasure. Next week should be back to normal. We should have some sort of unboxing on Wednesday. Um, we'll be back to our full slate of auctions next week. So we'll have the private auctions on Thursday, uh, public auctions on Friday. We get to use one of these new variants probably in the auctions, and then the shop update on Saturday. But big shop update this Saturday. Like I said, there'll be at least one of everything. Come check it out. First come, first serve. We'll see you next week.